Hi Sunshine, welcome back to our channel. I'm Taylor Ann.
And I'm Lorianne.
And together we are MADCURLS. And welcome back to our channel. Today we are back with another product review and tutorial. This one was not planned at all. I just happened to be on Instagram, and Curls, would have already seen by the title, posted a picture that they were coming out with 4 new gels, and I thought they were just kind of like telling the world, but then they put the gels up for sale.
Right.
And they were sold all 4 for $15, which like blew my mind. I'm like, 4 gels, $15?
Yeah.
Like Curl? I'm like,
because
no.
you guys know that by Curls,
What?
one gel is like $14.99.
Yeah.
Or $16 at Target, you know, come on.
Yeah, I think it was like a 4th of July sale or something. They were just like, okay, all 4 gels, basically get them now for $15. So I bought the gels, which is not something I do. I don't typically see products and like buy them, but I was like, this is Curls. We like Curls. It's 4 new gels. Let's get them. So
I can see what could be believable, because remember for Black Friday they sold that entire line for like $25, and then we realized when they released it that one product was like $20.
That green collection. Yes. So I got them.
I can see how you could have thought that this was like a deal. Okay.
Because the way they advertised them, like I'll post a picture, like all the gels did something different, and they advertised them like with this packaging. Like I didn't read the fine print. The fine print when I was ordering them. So we got the gels, and they didn't look like the picture, and that was the first thing where my face was like, like, what is this? So this is what we got in the mail.
And by this point I had read why this sale came about, because you were like, this is nothing like
I'm like, what are these?
Yeah, but they were cute, because you know we're really into packaging, so just the colors alone are so cute.
So the colors online they showed 4 bottles, 4 different colors. They all did something different, but then I got these in the mail and I'm like, what is this? And you had already read. I guess I didn't read clearly enough. Why do they look like this?
There was a mistake, or they maybe decided to go another direction with their packaging.
Yeah.
So if you look at these,
smart. This does
these
not look
are
like
kind of
Curls.
like fatter. You know how curls normally are taller and thinner?
Yes.
And these still are 8 ounces, but they're fatter and shorter.
Yeah.
Okay,
So the picture that they used online is the packaging that they're going to be going with, which is smart. That looks like Curls. I don't know what this is, so I think that was smart that they changed the packaging, because this is not cute.
I think the only thing that symbolizes Curls is just their little
logo.
Their little logo that says Curls.
It says Curls on it.
That is quintessential Curls.
Yeah.
However, this frosted container, the shortness of this, 8 ounces, yes, but just packaged differently.
Yeah, no, it needs to be taller.
Yeah.
That's Curls
and
gels.
Clear. This is more frosted.
Yeah, so I think that's smart. So they're 4 gels. They all do something different. We'll run through them, and like, I guess, I don't know, as we style like different things we notice, or I don't know. Let's just
Why don't we just tell them what they are?
Yeah, let's just run through them right now. Okay. So this green one right here, this is the Be in Control Curl Sculpting Gel, and this is the Firm Hold Gel.
Okay.
This one, they say, is supposed to be good for wash and goes. So the green one, Firm Hold, supposed to be good for wash and goes.
Okay.
And then this one, the yellow one, is the Be Smooth Curl Butter Gel. This one is Soft Hold, and this is supposed to be good for protective styling.
Okay.
This one. In yours,
mine is the pink one. This is called Be Enviable. First of all, the whole collection is called the Ultimate Styling Collection.
Yes.
Okay, and so this one, the pink one, is called Be Enviable. I believe Enviable. Enviable, I guess. Creamy curl gel, and this says this is a medium hold. All right.
And this is supposed to be good for roller sets.
Okay. All right. And this is Be Defined Curl Defining Gel. This is the medium hold as well, but it has a slightly different explanation. It says, defining gel will sculpt your curls with just the right amount of hold and definition, whereas this one says, create enviable curls with just the right amount of hold, definition, and sheen.
Yeah, so the website goes into more detail. This is supposed to be good for roller sets. This is supposed to be good for braid outs and twist outs. So we were just sitting here before we got on here, and we noticed that the write-ups on these all say the same thing. So hopefully when they move forward with the packaging, they really check the write-ups. I feel like companies aren't doing that really, because we've been getting certain products like, and the write-ups are all the same, and they're not matching, and the directions aren't matching
it's
up.
It's almost like they're copying and pasting, or they're having a machine spit out the pasties for the bottles, and they're not like double checking.
Because the directions on each bottle are the directions for their pineapple vitamin C collection. I'm like, wait, so deaf this. I'm like, so the directions on here aren't right. And then where it says like directions, and then there's each of them has a paragraph on the top on all 4 of them, and all says the same thing except they switch out like whatever the name of the product is, and it says all 4 products can be good for wash and goes, twist outs, rod sets, in any natural style.
Right.
So
yeah,
they all can be used for that. Although the way they're marketing them online is that they're each used for something different.
Specific.
Yeah.
Right.
So I don't know. I guess
Right.
we'll see when they come out. They're supposed to be coming out online late summer, in the late summer 2019, and then in stores 2020.
Yep.
So yeah.
So what we thought we would do today
Yes.
was, because we have all 4 of them, and you know, this is a wash and go channel, and that's what we do best. And so we thought that we would split our heads, and we each have the 2 that we will be testing in our heads. And of course, we'll just do our wash and goes on as a one and done.
Yeah.
Because I think you tested, which one, the green one?
I tested the green one, and
Okay.
I really liked it. It
Okay.
was pouring rain, 100% humidity, and it held up like a
Okay.
champion, even though there's glycerin in it. And it's summertime. I really liked the gel. At first, I was looking at it like, I don't know. I didn't like it at first, but then once it dried, I was like, okay, I can rock with this. So
And that's the
really
firm
liked
hold
it.
one.
Yes.
And so when you said that, I was like, okay. And then I said, but still, people are definitely going to ask, I wonder how the medium hold does, or I wonder how the, there's like 2 medium. These are both medium holds, but with
Yeah.
different things. One is sheen, one is curl definition. I don't know. So I felt like, okay, let's just have fun. I said, let's just split our heads and just see.
Yeah.
Since we wash and go everything. And
So I'm going to be
We'll
doing the
see.
firm hold and the light hold, and I'll be speaking on the holds of these gels. You have both medium hold ones, and the difference between them is that the pink one has marshmallow root. It's supposed to condition and thicken.
okay.
And this blue one over here, again, medium hold. This has organic quinoa in it. It's supposed to strengthen and protect. And which is the one that said sheen? They both kind of said the same
sheen
thing, but one
was, I believe it was
this one. So the
yes.
pink one. So one side, I guess, is going to be shinier
Yes,
than the
yeah.
other.
Okay, so we'll see. And this one also,
We'll
you
see.
said it's supposed to thicken a little bit.
Yes.
So I'm thinking like it's going to be big, thick, shiny, you know, healthy looking. And
Yeah.
then this one, we were thinking that the quinoa, because maybe the protein, so this to me will be like, you know how my hair does with protein, like very defined, curly. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
So we'll be splitting our heads. We haven't done that in a while, so I'm excited to do that. And we'll be talking more about these gels and diving into them. So if you want to hear more about these new curls gels, the Ultimate Styling Collection that is coming out, then
Please keep watching.
please keep watching. So first things first,
Water.
Yeah, so I think my favorite curls gel is the Curls Blueberry Bliss one. So I was very excited to see that not only were they coming out with one new gel, they were coming out with 4 new ones, all with different purposes, which I think is cool.
I think when it first came on the channel 2 years ago, that's when that line dropped, or it had already dropped, but I think, what was it?
They were adding to it. They were expanding
what was
it.
our little expression we said?
Triple thread.
Triple thread. Okay, and all
Confetti
the
was blown.
confetti, and we went to the store. That's when I started my nonsense. We went to the store and we were matching up colors, and we were getting a little basket of blueberries, and I was really going with the blueberry theme. So I really liked the aesthetic for curls, but curls, unfortunately, is not my favorite line. But you know, here I am today. But it's not my go-to. It's not what I reach for. However. But anyway,
I mean,
it's nothing bad about it. It's not like it disappoints ever. It does what it says it's going to do. I just, you know, I don't know.
Yeah. I think I like curls. Curls when I first started, I think curls was the first tutorial like I ever did online. I think I did it like a Snapchat tutorial or something on the Blueberry Bliss line, and I really, really liked it. So the Blueberry Bliss line always has like a little special place.
Yes, it
in
definitely
my
does.
heart.
And again, now that I know better, I do better. So maybe I need to revisit now that I know what to look for, because I think you said it was glycerin free. And
I don't remember if I said that.
I
I don't remember what's glycerin free.
don't know, but
You
it was
always ask me, is
something-
this glycerin? I don't know.
Yeah, I know. It was
don't
something
remember.
about it that drew my mind to it recently, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like one of those gels that I love. Like, I believe you did say it was glycerin free.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys tell me if I'm wrong, because we can easily look over there now, but I think we have to go through too many products to get it
Yeah.
out.
I kind of see it.
Okay, I wonder if it is. I think you said it was. That's why I put it back on my radar. Because I think I have to give it a try, because I really was into it. I know I definitely love their edge control. 'Cause I liked the whole idea of it being blue. Everything was blue. See, love that. Blue.
It is glycerin
See,
free.
so yeah, I definitely have to revisit that again. Absolutely.
All right.
So
So
all of these new gels, they all have glycerin as their second ingredient.
no, they do not.
Okay.
So this one has glycerin in it.
Okay.
But it's like the 4th ingredient down.
All right.
This one has glycerin in it. It's the 3rd ingredient.
Okay, and mine has. Let me see. Okay. Wow.
Yours is here.
Okay, there it is. So it's like almost like the 6th ingredient.
Ish.
For the blue one. Is it
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like the 7th ingredient, kind of, sort of. Okay.
This side is going to be firm hold.
Okay.
Does this
so
one have a glycerin in it?
Yeah, this, let me see. Okay, so this is the pink one. Hold on.
We were just checking them off for glycerin. Even though we posted
Yeah.
the ingredients already,
I
I
know.
think we're gonna post the ingredients.
So this
I
is
don't know if I
water.
can find
I
them
want
online.
to see where is glycerin in this one.
There's no glycerin in the pink one.
Ooh.
The pink one does not have glycerin in it.
Okay, and this.
And that's the one with marshmallow root, and it's supposed to condition and thicken.
Oh, marshmallow root. Okay, so yeah, I know that Curl Junkie's always like kind of like known for that kind of thing.
So they all kind of have like an ingredient that stands out. So that pink one was marshmallow root. This firm hold green one was aloe,
Okay. Oh wow,
Yeah.
something smells good.
which is this
Oh,
gel.
wow. Okay.
Now the thing I noticed was that they have slip, but to me the gel almost felt, I don't want to say cheap, but kind of cheap. Like, I don't know. Like when I first squeezed it out,
Yeah,
I was
come
just
on.
like, it's almost like
Let me make sure I do this right.
like fake gel. Like I don't know what fake gel is,
Whatever
but like
that
you
meant,
know,
but you were just like.
I was just like
I know.
I don't know. Like there was something about the gel that I was just like, eh.
Then as the day went on and your hair started drying, you started seeing the results, and I started complimenting him because I felt like I knew that you were testing, and I'm like, this is not too bad because I'm telling you there was some thick humidity. The latest videos that we've been doing, I've been saying it's been mild, 30% humidity, all that. No, I'm telling you, it is cranked up. That humidity is like something
Here.
now.
Yeah. So I mean, it goes in the hair nicely. It does have slip. We are not using a leave-in because it doesn't say to use a leave-in. It just says to section your hair and to apply it. So
We want to give you guys
did
like
that.
the full treatment and let you guys know really what it can and cannot do.
although by the time they put it out in the summertime, maybe the directions might have changed. Like I don't know. I don't feel like this is not official packaging, and I don't know if these are official directions or anything either. So I'm not sure.
All right, so I'm going to go in on the right side of my head. I think with for some reason I always felt like the sheen should be on my left side. I don't know why, but anyway, I am going to go in with the blue one, which standout quality is. It will be known for, what did it say? Hold on, I'm sorry, you just said it. I like to be more detailed. Okay, all of them medium hold and defined. Okay, so known for definition. The right amount of hold and definition, and the other one is definition and sheen. So the sheen will be on my left, and this will be on my right now.
And so your blue one has protein in it.
Yes. Okay.
Has quinoa. You has quinoa protein? I'm like, I think it is.
I think
Quinoa
it is.
protein.
You guys help us out here. It's gonna be. Oh wow.
Does it smell good?
Let me see. I wasn't ooh-wowing about the smell. I was ooh-wowing
Well, this was like
about
watermelon
the,
kind
yes, I was
of.
ooh-wowing about the feel. This is the gel feel that I love. That's always the glycerin-free gel feel, but better. It's thicker. It's nice.
Okay, you
Ooh, okay. All right, guys. So before Taylor has a conditioner that throws me off the channel once again,
Oh yeah.
I have to come clean. I can't be great. All right, guys. Check me out. Check me out, guys. I'm so bougie. Guys, look. My Chanel. I wish I could lie if it was gifted, but no, guys. I got this.
First of all, it's not Chanel,
Cartier, guys.
and it's not Cartier either.
Cartier. It is Cartier.
No, I'm saying it's not. It's
I'm gonna get. I have to.
Girl.
I have to reel them in.
okay.
The
Girl,
reel them
you
in.
said
Go
Chanel
come
first.
closer. Okay.
It's not Cartier.
Okay. All right. They always say, you've succeeded on YouTube when your channel's sickening, when you start seeing folks with Cartier love bracelets, and they have love rings, and then they have the love bracelets with all the diamonds and all that. Okay. So there I was, minding my own business as usual. And I was watching my drama channel, and he was showing us some earrings or something that he liked. And when I clicked on the link on his channel, it took me to Amazon. And then when you like have high-end things, he was showing this high-end earring, then the so-called high-end junk jewelry, I guess, popped up, and there was the love bracelet. And I mean, it is spot on for the Cartier bracelet. It really is. I mean, even down to, where is it? Not so much the box. I wish the box was down, but it's not, because the real box is red. But even down to the screwdriver that they have, that this shows, like, this is how, like, Cartier quality. You have to screw the bracelet on and off, so like nobody can just like take it off of your arm. Okay, it has to actually be screwed on and screwed off, even down to the little screwdriver. $20. Okay,
Yeah.
can you believe it?
You were not gonna come on here and just be waving your arm around. I was like people think you bought a $10,000 bracelet. I was like, absolutely not,
Guys, because in reality, if you go to stop what you're doing right now, watching us, go to Cartier CURLMIX.com, and put in love bracelet. This bracelet goes starting at $6,800. The real one, 18 karat gold. And then if you start putting diamonds and everything else, so when you see me pop up with my diamond one, that still was $20 too. Okay, spot on, like a replica. Oh my gosh, down to the screwdriver and all. So Taylor will put a link in the box for all that are interested.
People think we done lost our marbles.
I'm like, gosh, can't be great. See, this is what happens when you're a YouTuber. You can't be great. You gotta like expose yourself all the time. Guys, because you guys would have believed it, because you know I'm great.
Girl.
But I'm not that great, because to me, there's greatness and then there's just like,
because like we had that video on our channel, like, you know, we were struggling a couple months ago, and then all of a sudden you pop up with a $10,000 bracelet. I was like, no,
6,000,
not having it.
This thing
Like,
no, make sure the Taylor boy, and make sure when you get on and tell everybody it's fake. I'm like, gosh, like, calm down. I'm gonna tell him.
Out here gooping the girls. No way.
But anyway, I don't know if you guys did it in your family years ago, back when you kind of, who was a part of that whole thing? You'd go on the street, the corners of like New York or big cities, and you could get a Rolex watch on the street with the guys that do the three-card Monte, all right? They were selling watches. Oh my gosh, my family, we were like forever getting Rolex watches. One week, next, you know, the Boeing pops out, the spring pop out the next week. We were back on the corner with the people selling the fake bracelets. And at one point, like, the family really believed, back when they were reeling around Louis Vuitton pocketbooks in the family, my cousin moved to Italy. In Italy, they had replicas that were spot on as this bracelet was, and she was sending the bags back, and then the family all kind of got onto it, and they were giving her money, sending it over to Italy, and she was sending back these fake Louis Vuitton. But I swear everything was spot on until you had it for a few months, and then you start seeing the peel and the plastic. But you know, by then, like, the fantasy world. So this is cute, but I said it's a little bit more, like, a little orangier than I kind of would like, but it is supposed to be 18 karat. Okay, so
You're
18 karat. I am very. 18. I know somebody talking. I haven't done my hair yet.
Girl.
18 karat is a little bit more orange. It's not like that really gold, light kind of gold that like 14 karat is. But anyway, any of you guys who want to be bougie like me and jump on the bougie train, Taylor, you going to do them if I put the link in there?
Yes, girl.
Okay, and then you guys can be as great as me with our Cartier Club.
Girl,
Cartier.
I'm gonna need you to give it a fake name, like
I can't help it.
Chanel and Channel.
Nope.
Apple and Fapple.
Nope, because inside it's engraved Cartier. It is. It's
Girl,
engraved.
what if that doesn't mean anything?
It doesn't mean anything because it's not. But they definitely did it. I am not the maker. I'm just the wearer of it. They're the ones with all the nerve, not me. I'm just the wearer of it. Girl. Yep, down to the fake engraving, the script writing, everything.
We're hiring on the channel.
I try to bring some greatness to the channel.
Girl,
it's not happening.
I can't. But I mean, I was gonna say I like fake things. I mean, I'm not a big name brand brand person.
None of you guys are. And I don't know how you guys are my kids, because none of you guys are. You guys be wearing busted shoes, busted clothes, like nobody. But you know,
first of all, I don't wear busted shoes. I don't have busted shoes, like.
Oh my gosh,
dang.
People are so easily impressed, and I am just so particular. And like, take it for what this is, because it's all seriously all fun. I am not easily impressed with anyone at all. And so I remember back when Jay was here, and for those who don't know who Jay is, Jay's my husband, and he's going through a midlife crisis now. I'm convinced. Okay, but anyway, so when he was here,
that's a story for another.
That's a story
YouTube
for another
video.
YouTube video.
I'm sure it's out there somewhere.
But anyway, one time we were going to this dinner, and me and Tay, he always like had us in pairs doing things together, and he was talking about this woman that was a doll, because he had this Boston accent. He kept saying she was a doll, and she was a millionaire. He was always impressed with titles and reaching and grabbing and trying to climb like the ladder, and always trying like to be somebody, even though he was already somebody. But anyway, I guess he didn't believe it, and so he always like latched on to people. So this night we were going to meet this millionaire. Guys, when I saw her coming marching across the room, the first thing I noticed is she was like marching limp the way I walk now, because of my MS. Well, she didn't have MS. She was just limping. Guy, the millionaire had busted shoes. Like, I was like, here we go. I said to Tay, he's so easily impressed. Like, really, I thought she was gonna be like this big wheeler dealer, and I'd be like all like over here. Never am I ever over here like this. But I thought like I would be like slightly impressed because she was a millionaire and she made it to climbing the ladder. And I warned him at the time. I said, if she climbed the ladder and made it, I said she probably does deals and scenes and dirt behind the scenes. I said I don't trust people that are self-made like that. They gotta do dirt to climb sometimes. Just saying, just my opinion. But anyway,
It's your opinion.
just my opinion.
I'm going in on this side with the light hold gel now. Okay, go ahead, girl.
So anyway, so here she come, ill-fitting dress. Okay, and these busted heels, like really, until she came to the table. The shoe was in two parts: the heel in one hand and the shoe in the other. And I'm like, Taylor, so much for her being a millionaire, so she couldn't even afford to buy a decent pair of shoes. I said, pay less, she'll sold better shoes than that.
Girl.
But anywho, that was a match. The doll that she was. But anyway, so yes, so yeah, no, that was back in the day when I was impressed with like titles and name brands and things. But no, as I got older, I really wasn't, and you guys never were. Spencer was a type of little boy that I would get him. I really thought I was doing some school shopping when I would get him the little Gap hoodies that had the GAP on the front, like a navy hoodie, and then had the big red bold Gap, almost like the football letters that they put on their jackets and stuff. He would take this sweatshirt and turn it inside out. He didn't want to advertise for the Gap. I mean, he was only 8 years old at the time. Who thinks of stuff like that? And I'm like, Spencer, I'm like, don't turn it inside out. Like I was so proud that he would go to school and he'd have like this little name brand.
Oh yeah, Spencer never liked name brand.
He hated name brand.
This kind of smells like watermelon too.
This definitely smells like watermelon.
This
So-
gel is thick. This one is thicker than the firm hold gel. The light hold is thicker than the firm hold gel, definitely. And it's supposed to be for protective styling. And I feel like protective styling, like obviously you want to protect your hair, but you need to like nail it down, kind of like
I'm gonna reach for my comb.
you need to like lay it down. And so this feels very thick, almost like, you know, like if you're getting ready to like braid your hair up or something, like you want something that's gonna hold it. Even though this is light hold, it's a thick gel. It's definitely a thick gel. It will hydrate style.
I'm gonna stop talking on the other
smooth
side and
silken.
yapping, because as I'm yapping, my hair is like it's drying. So this is why I'm struggling here now with this,
like those.
because this is smooth as it can be, and there's no reason for this right now. What I'm going through.
Okay, so
This
we're gonna
is
focus.
yapping. We're focusing. Okay.
Refocus.
Refocus, guys. Refocus. But yeah, no, this smells like watermelon, and it's super, super thick and smooth.
Yeah, so they call mine, this yellow one, a butter gel. They call it a butter gel, and I can see that. It's nice and smooth and again thick. I like the thickness.
So yeah, so the next side I'm going in with is the pink one. This is supposed to be the other side. This is the side with the sheen. So I'm going to do that as soon as I pull out these knots.
I like the idea of them coming out with gels that do different things.
I do too.
I
The
like
idea
that.
and the concept is cute.
If they stick with it.
Yeah.
You know, because the back of this thing says, like, you know, you can, I mean, I feel like even if the back of the gel said, you know, this one's for braid outs, this one's for twist outs, this one's for this one's for that, we wash and go everything. So
Yeah.
we're like, it's a gel, we're gonna wash and go it, period.
We're gonna
So-
wash and go, and then you started fine tuning it, because you always come with the knowledge. So you started fine tuning it and seeing that each one was specifically for something else. So that's why we see it can be for different things.
It's nice and thick.
So we shall see. Okay, so now on this side, on my left, I guess it would be you guys' right, I am going to put in the pink one that again is medium hold definition, but they said sheen, so we'll see. See what it smells like and what it feels like. Less yapping about my Cartier, but y'all can still admire it as my arm
Busted
moves.
shoes.
People with busted shoes. So-called millionaires, guys.
And don't think she came for her. There's a long story behind that, but y'all need to know all that.
Yeah.
Don't say, Lorianne, that wasn't mine. We'll be the judge.
Guys, yes.
What's nice and what's
We'll
not
be the
nice.
judge. Y'all don't know half of it. Okay. All right. Anywho.
But
All right,
yeah.
so-
Before we were. Oh, what do you want?
All right. So no, I'm spraying again because my hair is dry. It started off dry. We just came away from our treatment Tuesday, and the atmosphere now. It is truly summer in Connecticut, and the atmosphere now. The room is just stuffy. It's just hot. So the hair dries quicker. So the room doesn't have time for me and my stories today.
So we said in our last video that our birthday's coming up July 17th, and I'll be turning 26. And I was saying, like, back in high school, I was saying, you know, by the time I'm 25, I'll be married with kids. Like, I used to really say that and believe that as if it's just like the easiest thing. Okay, by 25, I'll be married with kids. Like, that's what I used to say all the time. And then I think when 25 hit, like, it really hit me, like, wow, like, I'm not gonna be married with kids. And then, like, it kind of got to me for a while, and then it's just like, but why do I have to be? Like,
Okay. All right, let me just interrupt you. All right, this smells very fruity. Smells very good. And this has not that smooth, thick consistency of the blue one. It has almost like a jelly kind of consistency. Let me see, what kind of a gel can I compare it to? It's jelly, almost like congealed. It's almost like, all right, you guys, who's familiar with, is it hog head cheese? Like that gelatin. It's like gelatin, okay? That kind of feel. Yeah, like that. You know, like when you cook kind of like soul food and you stay overnight and the next day you have kind of like that on the bottom of the pan before you heat it up again? You know, all right, so,
But,
okay.
like I was saying, like, because our channel is, the ages vary. So there are people who are my age who are like 20, in their 20s, 30s, and there's people like who are up near your age, you know, 40s, 50s, 60s, whatever. Like, is there anybody who else like kind of like felt like that? Like you had like these.
Who had a plan?
Who had a plan? Yeah, like I had this whole plan, and then like when you really think about it, it's like, how can you plan out something like that? How can you even do that?
I always say that, you know, our steps are ordered by the Lord, and I feel that God does things for a reason. Even, you know, with our story, you know, we just like kind of like touched on the silliness of it earlier, you know, with the twist over heels and all that. But I think that things happen for a reason, and I think back when we did our truth video, I think that I was so naive and I didn't know as much. Believe it or not, guys, I didn't know as much as I know now, and I had to learn these things. And just being in a marriage for 30 years and not working, okay, I was a stay-at-home mom and all of that, I didn't really know much. And so I think my experience has really grown me and given me strength and confidence and all of that I didn't have. You know, I mean, who you see here, I mean, basically who I am, and I just kind of like walked into what I already was about. All right, I always had it in me, but I probably stunted myself thinking I had the protection and the safety of being in a 30-year marriage. But when things happen that are so unexpected, you know, you have to kind of like walk into your truth, shall I say? And I did, and here I am still to tell the story. You know, I'm a survivor, so it didn't take me down like I always thought like it would. I always thought like, oh my God, you know, what will happen, you know, in the future if this happened, or, you know, something happened to the marriage or somebody health-wise or whatever, you know how people think about these kinds of things. And I thought, oh my gosh, I'd never be able to make it. Nope. Never underestimate yourself, guys.
So everything kind of happens
for a reason.
Yeah. And I guess try not to plan out stuff too much.
Yeah.
Because like I really was like upset when I turned 25. I was like, wow, like I'm really not with kid. Like I really like for years had that plan in my head, and it's kind of crazy now that I think about it.
No, it's not. I mean, it's like how people grow up. How, you know, girls grow up, guys grow up. You know, you think when I'm a certain age, I'm gonna get my driver's license. Okay, at 16, you think, oh my God, I can't wait till I'm 16. Well, Spencer got his at 16. Adam got his at 19. Okay,
I got mine at 21.
Yeah. So you know, you have things in your mind that you think that you go along with society, what you think is supposed to be done, but life deals you different cards, different things happen. I think all things happen for a reason. And I'm just blessed to have all of you guys still here with me during this time, you know, supporting this whole situation, because we're a family, so families do.
Right, just a little bit.
What I really could have used is my brush, but I don't want to stop.
That was a
the
lot.
video and run in and get it, but a brush, my detangling brush, would so get me through this right now. That's probably what I need.
Which probably took so long because we were chatting this whole time, but we're having good conversation. But my gel is in.
It is?
Yeah.
I'm so busy over here talking about my bracelet. Life's path.
But yeah, both sides feel good. So again, this side is the firm hold. This side is supposed to be the slight hold. But I always say things that say like soft hold, light hold. Sometimes there's definitely a hold, almost more so than when there's like firm hold.
Yes.
So I can't wait to see the hold on this gel, because I think I prefer the feel of this gel.
Really? How did it feel?
It felt thicker. It was thicker and smoother, and they said that this is supposed to smooth and silken your curls. So this gel is definitely thicker.
Again, this breaks up. It kind of like breaks up into big like chunks, whereas this other one just kind of like was smooth. So it definitely was smoother, the blue one. And this one with the sheen capabilities is chunkier and more, like I said, like a gelatin.
Yeah, so the curls definitely feel nice on.
And I see the results looking
Both
differently.
sides.
This to me is defined almost like individually, like the boingy kind of definition, and this to me seems like big and I don't know, I don't know, I think probably it'll just be in your observations of it. You'll be able to see what I'm trying to say, but I definitely see there's a slight difference on both sides.
Okay. And your one side, your pink one is supposed to be for roller sets, condition
Yeah.
and thicken, and your blue one's supposed to be for braid outs and twist outs.
And I don't know how companies, brand, whatever can like specify certain things, because we are clearly just putting it in. What would be the difference between taking equipment and putting it in my hair, or just like letting this gel run free, you know? This is just kind of like a holding agent. So I don't know how this can specifically be for roller sets or
Could
braid
be.
outs or whatever.
Like a little gimmick, like
I think,
like Miss Jessie's with the transitioning curls,
yeah.
conditioner, whatever it was.
Yeah, because anything can be used as a transitioner. Just do what you have to do. Just style your hair, braid it, twist it, whatever, to kind of make the patterns similar to the part that's growing out of your head until they all kind of like meet up. You continuously, little by little, chop off the relaxed part or the damaged part, whatever made you transition, and go on about your business.
Right.
So, okay.
Right. So we're gonna air dry our hair like we normally do, and I guess we will come back and
Let me just get a closer. Let me get
We're-
a bird's eye view here.
I'll be talking about how firm. I'm looking for the holds here. That's what I'm gonna be looking for. You're gonna be looking for sheen. Oh, your curls look really nice and chunky over here.
Yes, right?
They look very nice and chunky.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm seeing the difference of the look of it while it's wet.
Yeah.
I can always see a good wash and go in the making. So,
Right. And
Yeah.
we will air dry, and we'll be back to talk about these 4 different gels, what they all did.
this is the side, and this is the side.
All right. All right. We'll
right.
see you guys in a bit.
Okay, all right.
Bye. All right. We are back, and these are our results. Do you want to start, or do you want me to start?
I can start.
Okay. So
Okay,
tell them what you
so
did again.
you know that we tested the gels. There's 4 gels in the collection, and what is this called? The Ultimate Collection, and
Ultimate Styling
the
Collection.
Ultimate Styling Collection by Curls. And I tried the Be Enviable, which was on my left side, probably your right side, and then I tried on my right side the Be Defined Curl Defining Gel. They both were medium hold. Let's see, let me make sure I have it so you guys see which way I did this.
Yeah.
Okay, they both were medium hold. They both feel definitely medium hold. This was like a one and done, so there's no leave-in underneath. I was going to start like complaining, but then you reminded me that it was, it did exactly what it said it was going to do. It was going to define the curls. So there is definitely definition there, so much so that I can't pull it out, and duh, I'm not supposed to. It's doing it exactly what it said it was going to do. I feel there was an excessive amount of shrinkage, but again, that's part of defining, because it's not elongating, it's defining. So therefore my hair is going to shrink. And it's also 82% humidity here, so that might be a factor we might want to take into consideration. The application process was fabulous. I loved it. This one, the Be Defined Curl Defining Gel, was very smooth, and that consistency that I look for in glycerin-free gels. So this, I loved applying this. This to me felt more like gelatin putting it in. It kind of had that gloppy jello gelatin kind of feel. On the verge of that, and some smoothness. The differences was supposed to be, they both were going to define, they both were going to be medium hold. One was going to show shine, and the other one, it just said that it was going to define my curls. They both are defined. I do not see the difference one way or another, not at all.
Wait, I'm sorry. Was this the one with the shine
This
on
is
it?
the side with
Oh,
the shine.
okay,
Remember
hold
this?
on,
So this was the
pink one.
pink one.
Okay. This
Oh,
side. This side was the pink one, and this was the
Yes.
side that had the gelatin feel that you like.
I didn't like the gelatin feel. This was the smooth side. I liked the smooth side.
That was the smoother side.
Yes.
This was the gloppy one.
Yes, that was
Okay.
kind of like that gelatin feel. I think I made the analogy earlier, like, when you cook food and like kind of like soul food, and you go get it the next day, and it's like kind of like that gelatin grease, okay. So this was that side. This was supposed to be the side that was going to, they both are medium hold, they both were going to define, but this was going to show some shine, and I think they look absolutely identical. We thought we were going to be looking crazy. We thought one side was going to look like drastically different. These sides look identical, absolutely identical. There is no noticeable shine.
Do you feel a medium hold?
Yes, I do. Medium holds to almost like medium firm.
Okay.
They definitely are, and it's kind of like those one and dones that we do when we come back and I'm trying to pull and tug and trying to get the shape the first day, when you know you just better leave it alone because it's the first day, and you know the first day doesn't give you that bigness, but it's almost like I want to keep tugging, pulling, picking. I have the pick here. I've picked all I can pick. You know, this is going to take 2 or 3 days to get the look that I like. It's I like my hair short, but I don't know. I'm just a unique person, so you know I'm just difficult like that. So I like my hair to be short, but I like it short in my own kind of way. I don't want it to be where I can't maneuver it and work with it. So all the picking in the world, all the pulling, all the stretching is not getting the definition out. And so it's not the product's fault. The product does exactly what it says it's going to do.
So overall, both gels are the same, you think?
Yeah, you guys tell me. I think they're identical. I cannot see the difference. What you would never know I split my head. Okay. Ever.
All right, so I did the green and the yellow one. On the green side, which was this side, this was the firm hold one, and on this side, this was the soft hold one. For me, I was kind of just testing the hold. Is it soft hold? Is this one firm hold? Is this light hold? To me, again, like you said, they're identical. They are identical and they feel identical. Maybe the firm side has just a little bit more of a little cast here, a crunch. But they both basically feel the same, and the curls look the same.
Yeah.
They really do look the same, which kind of excites me because I think I prefer the light hold.
Yeah.
I really like the way the light hold felt going in my hair. I thought the gel was a little bit thicker. I thought this one was a little bit more watery, although it's not like watery slipping through your hands. But I mean, this one's definitely a little bit more loose. I prefer this one, and I prefer the smell of this one. This one smells like vanilla, kind of almond.
Yes.
This one, out of the whole collection, is the only one that doesn't really have like a descript kind of smell to it. Just
like a pleasant
smells
smell.
like a gel. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
This smells like vanilla
smells
or
a little
almond.
Earthy. Don't you think it smells earthy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This smells like kind of like vanilla or almond. The blue one we said it smells like watermelon, and
definitely. And this smelled very sweet, like candy, almost kind of like a sour candy. Like a Sour Patch or Skittles kind of candy. Yeah.
So they claim that all the gels do something different. If you are a braid out person, grab this gel. If you are a protective style, you know, grab that gel. So
we say gimmick.
Like, I feel like, kind of. I feel like you can't really go wrong with any of them. If you can't get the pink one, get the blue one. If you can't get the green one, you know, get the yellow one. Like, I feel like you can't go wrong with any of them because to me, these are really similar. The only thing that's different is maybe the smells, the way they feel going in, and the ingredients. Some of the ingredients are different. So maybe if you prefer marshmallow root, you might buy the one with marshmallow root in it. If you don't like aloe vera or aloe juice, you won't buy the one with the aloe juice in it. So maybe look more at the ingredients than anything else. But as far as I have to buy this one because this one's for braid outs and I do braid outs, like I don't think that's the case with these gels.
The one with glycerin, the one that we looked for that was glycerin free. Well, it certainly didn't avoid the shrinkage today because it is, like we said, 82% humidity out there, and so there's not a difference in one side that's a little bit longer because it didn't shrink because of the glycerin in it. So I think that they're cute. It's a cute collection.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything like bad about it. I think I like the gels. I love a good gel. I love a good gel as a one and done. So I'm honestly excited to have these products in our collection. If the only thing that they are changing is the packaging, I was like, we're not buying all the gels again once they come out, unless there's one that stuck out like, yes, I want to replace this gel because I like this gel, but I don't know what else is going to be changed, if they're going to change ingredients. I think it was just the packaging. They're changing the packaging as far as we know. But
labeling and what they each stand for. So it's cute that they kind of guide and lead for those that perhaps might need that. You know, if you are a braid out person or, you know, a twist out or a roller set or something, they kind of like guide and lead you. But you know that this channel is a wash and go channel. We always wash and go everything. So to me, that would be the hardest challenge of all if they all, because there's no manipulation, there's no extra additional help with tools. So I think that this is just raw right here. You can just, it's just our hair.
You just stick it in and let it dry.
It is what it
braiding,
is.
rolling, like that's it.
So there's nothing to help it make it look better. I mean, this is the gels by themselves, no leave-ins, no help, no nothing. So what better test can you tell than the gels by themselves? They speak for themselves.
Yeah. And I mean, I did firm hold, light hold. You can't get much different than that firm hold, light hold. And to me, they're the same, which I'm like, okay, so like we can go on and film another video. I'm not going to look busted because my hair really looks the same, which to me, I don't know. I don't like gimmicks, but I like all the gels. I feel like but I mean, I guess to roll out with 4 gels, like why are there 4 gels? What's different about them?
What we're saying is like, don't obsess. If the gels come out and you go to your store and they only have 2 of them, or they only have 1 of them, or they're out of stock, like pick a gel. Like they really seriously
and get some place to sit down.
Yeah, right. I think your test was like very difficult. The firm and the soft. I think mine was equally as challenging because they both were medium hold. However, one said it was going to be shine. So the 2 ones that we both chose to show the difference, they were polar opposite differences, and there is no polar opposite. I think
it's the product junkie mentality. Like you got to get them all. Like I think if I could have only have gotten 3, I would have been like, I need to get the last one. And I think if you're like a product junkie, that's your mindset. But yeah, I definitely don't think they could have rolled out 4 gels and just said, oh, we changed the color. All the colors are different. Like there had to be some sort of difference. So maybe they said that's why this one's for wash and goes, this one's for this one's for that. Like so like it doesn't look crazy. Like why are you rolling out 4 gels? Like so I don't know.
And I wonder if we had to wait until they rolled them out and they had their curls prices on them at what are their gels normally like $14.99 to $16.99.
I'm thinking it's going to be anywhere from like 11 to 15.
So who in the world would have bought 4 gels and spent almost $50 on 4 gels? We would have read the labels in Target, standing in the line, saying, okay, well this one, we probably would end up getting this one for the wash and go.
But definitely not these labels, because the labels on this says that all 4 of them can be used for anything, any natural style.
Right.
Meaning roller sets, like they all say that,
but say we had the knowledge from the website, and the website specifies that this one is for wash and goes. We would have gone to Target with the mindset to go for the green one because this is for wash and go, and the other ones we never would have been bothered with because we would have felt like it's not for us.
Yeah.
But we're here to tell you that there really is no difference in our opinion.
I don't know. If you like curls, like gels, check them out. I can't wait to see the prices that they slap on these. We don't know them yet, but it says late summer, so maybe end of August, maybe. I'm assuming that's like late summer to me. I don't know. We'll see. Follow them on their social media to keep up with when they're going to be launching these gels. But these are them. So when they drop, you can, if you watched our video, but okay, I know which one I want, which ones I want, if I want them at all. Yeah.
And I was asking you because I wasn't familiar, but I definitely want to get familiar with the original, the Blueberry Bliss line, the gel. And I said, did any of yours feel like this? Kind of put it on my hand, my Loran hand test for products. And I said, which one feels the closest to this one? Because we established earlier on that this was glycerin-free.
And I said, I don't think any of them really do. Maybe the pink one, maybe. But I think this gel is still so unique. Like,
it is.
I have a love-hate relationship with the Blueberry Bliss gel. I love it. It gives me days for my wash and go. But I don't like how my hair is just wet and drippy. But
I have to get that experience because you always say that. Whenever you talk about this gel, you always say it's wet and drippy. And I have to see what you mean by that.
It just, your hair is just wet. When it's wet, it just feels wet, and it just keeps dripping. No matter how much you try to microfiber towel at the bottom, your hair is just wet. So, and I'm not a huge fan of that. But.
Yeah, I have to agree. It would be the closest to the 2 that I tested. It would have to be the closest to the one that I felt like gelatin, the pink one. So, and I didn't test any of yours. But the smell is so pleasant. Their lines are just really cute. The whole blueberry thing I just loved. Just simply for the aesthetic. I love the green collection. Didn't too much care for the caviar one, but the green collection was so cute, all green and all of that. So these are cute. Product junkies would die for this. All different colors and all of that.
And it's something new.
I give them an A for effort for trying to put out something new. And
I like the gels. I don't like the gimmick behind it, kind of, sort of. If it's a gimmick, I don't know. But I think the gels are basically all the same. Besides the ingredients and the smells, and so maybe the feel, when they get in your hair probably, yours has a little cast on it. Like, maybe they're all somewhere between medium firm hold, even if they say light hold.
I think we brought up that question the other day. Did we bring it up online? Did we bring it up in a video? How do products and brands establish firm hold from light hold? How do you tell the difference? I think it's application process. I think it's if you would put a leave-in in. I said, I wonder if I put a leave-in in, if this would be even more defined.
How much you use.
Yeah, how do you make a gel firm? Can you keep adding layers if it's supposed to be a soft hold? If you add another layer, if you add a layer now when your hair is completely dry, would that make it different? Who knows? I don't understand the whole idea of firm and medium hold because they all end up feeling the same to me.
Yeah.
Right. But anyway, those are the gels.
These are the gels.
Yeah.
So keep an eye out for them if you are interested.
Mm-hmm.
Comment down below what you think. If you might pick these gels up.
Are they still available now, or was there a limited time?
That's it. They're sold out on the web right now. As of July 2019, they are sold out on their website, and they say they're not bringing them back until they're launching them the end of the summer, late summer. So you cannot.
Who got them?
So if you're watching it, who got them? You can't shop for them right now.
Yeah,
you can't. They're sold out. They just did this quick thing, but
and you try them and tell us your experience with them.
Let us know. So I'll talk about the gels if you got them in the comments. You can get more reviews on the gels in the comments. I'm sure MADCURLS fam, I'm sure somebody picked it up. I'm sure, because you all be on it. So
right. Did you have to buy all 4 of them for the $15?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which was a deal. I'm like, 4 gels, $15.
And 8 ounces, though they look shorter because this is 8 ounce and this is 8 ounce, so you can see the size discrepancy. But however, you see the difference in you see kind of the difference a little bit in the diameter.
But this is more curls. This is the way curls is supposed to look. So these bottles are going to look like that. I think that's more curls.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
So thanks so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and
we shall see you in our next video.
See you in our next video.
All right.
Bye.